Yeah.
Hello all, it's the Fenestrator 6 here, back playing Fortresscraft, episode number 3. Sorry there was no episode yesterday, but Tom was a little busy. I was able to play a little bit, but didn't really have any time to record. So I'll quickly show you a little bit of what I got done. Of course, it would be night right as I start recording. So I brought some more iron over. I got the tier 1 forced induction on here, and that allows us to smelt ores faster. So we're smelting a little faster. I haven't done any researching, but I did prep the iron a little bit, so that way we could get that rolling right away. So as you can see, I built this nice little wooden stairway, and off in the distance you can see I made myself a pad to grappling hook to, so I can shoot all the way over here and then shoot over here, and boom, we are right at the top of our iron. So our iron is straight below here. At the moment I have to go all the way down through the cave or whatever to actually collect the ore, but this was a little step. I also did a little bit of crafting, so I've got the pyrothermic generator and the little ore extractor and a storage hopper, so that used up a decent amount of iron, but well worth it here. So we'll go ahead and start right away with setting this up. So we're going to pop ore extractor there. It's like, hey, I've got no power. Actually, just kidding, we don't want that there. Let's see, how are we going to do this? Because we need, yeah, we can go that there. Yeah, no, we want to go here, ore extractor here, hopper here, pyrothermic generator there. So now we'll mine the ore, gets put into this thing, it gets put straight into the hopper. The pyrothermic generator pulls the coal out of there, powers it, sends the power to the block. The block powers our ore extractor and powers that thing. So we'll give it some power and actually dump 20 coal in there to get us started. And our pyrothermic generator is kicked on. It's now generating 11 power a second, which is being dumped straight into our power block, which in turn is powering our ore extractor. So you can see we're filling up here, and we'll be shooting power down. Alright, well, now that we spent all this time outside at night, we are out of power. So, back to the base we go. And we slowly die of hypothermia on the way. You know, fun stuff, fun stuff. And get that suit temperature to rise and take off again. Alright, so now we have our iron flowing. And we will just need to keep running back there to collect it. And so it's kind of repetitive here at the very beginning of constantly running power and running resources back to your smelter, but you got to get the automation going here as soon as possible. So let's go ahead and actually unlock that, and unlock automation. Ooh, that got us a lot. Okay, so ore thief, that's nice to have, and the garbage thief, those are both nice. We'll also get this guy. These are all like cheap little things that used to build other materials. Now we unlocked the ore thief, the garbage thief, and the heist. Alright, so the ore thief here, if you stand on it, requires a little bit of power, and it pulls all of the ore that's on your person out and can shove it into hoppers. So that way you don't need to have it on your inventory or your hotbar and manually shove it into different hoppers. It'll automatically do it for you, so it's nice to stand on and have it automatically do that. The garbage thief is also nice, and it pulls off any of the garbage. So pretty much everything in my hotbar down here right now, it'll pull all of this out of my inventory along with using a small amount of power, and we'll shove it into storage hoppers. So what you can do is you would say use a bunch of these guys, pull all the garbage into storage hoppers, which it then runs through this. You attach maybe a heist to it, and you can stand here, it'll make the construction paste and send it right back to you. So you can build nice little automated systems doing that. And so those are nice to have. At the moment, I'm fine with keeping these blocks on me. They're not taking up, I still have a lot of inventory space, as you can see. So I'm not cramped at all for inventory space. But we will get cramped here very shortly. And then that's nice to get rid of all of it and turn it on to construction paste, which you can then use construction paste to craft these fancy blocks. So you're like, okay, whatever. So some of these only require one, but stuff like cool looking things like the chilled reinforced block, that requires 16. There's one or two others that require a lot. I'm not sure which. Like here, like the Dapper. I don't have the Dapper DLC, so I can't get that. But if you do, then you're going to need a lot of construction paste. Alright, so the next step for us, it wants us to build a motor for our ore extractors. So we'll go ahead and build one just to make the game happy. And let's go ahead and attach it to our copper, because we don't have much copper here. So if we rip all the copper out here faster, then we can move over to the larger vein that maybe we found over there, or we'll also keep looking for even bigger veins. Ooh, a lot of bars there, a lot of bars. Nice, nice. So, alright, we'll make it happy, and we will build 9 more conveyors. I wonder if, since I have them in my hotbar, can I just go like this and make the game happy? Ooh, alright. Alright, now it's happy that it just wanted me to place them. Alright. You know what, we'll go ahead and follow along here with the storage, or with the game, and or with the little help thing. So we'll build an ore thief. So this requires a 3x3 area, and each one crafted is 1. So we need 9. So we now have enough to build an ore thief. And given that this is right here, Alright, we need to upgrade those desperately because we are not even close to keeping that full. So, let's go. So we upgraded the drill motor, but we need to upgrade the conveyor belt so we can actually get the ore up here at an appropriate speed. So, here we go. We've got an ore thief. And what we can do is we can go like that. And I don't have level 1. Oh, I can build a level 1 laser, but it requires 2 lithium, which we haven't even found lithium yet. So we need to go find some lithium. So for the moment, we'll go like that, and now we're beaming like no power in, but whatever. It's a little bit better than nothing.
Crafting.
Alright, so I think this will be enough hoppers, or enough conveyor belts to get us up. No, that's not enough hoppers. Oh well. Oh, wrong button. Alright. And vertical, alright. Well, we'll just have to build up like that. That's not good. They're a little shaky there. Sounds like we need to get some better construction on our pod there. Not like we can actually do that, but once we get back to the space station, maybe we'll request for crash landing situations. We get a little better gear. And boom. Alright, now that is actually flowing in a lot faster. So that's good. And you can see, actually we'll go like this. And how it's got 13 items stored. It actually only uses the power when it takes the items out. Low storage. So we'll clear that out so it keeps mining. I keep forgetting that this thing is on this side. Alright, we've got enough for one more storage hopper. And we'll go storage hopper into conveyor. And now, whatever it pulls out of here, it'll send straight into there. So, and we need to get some windows.
Crafting.
And let's put this into here. And so normally the lasers won't shoot through blocks, but lasers actually will shoot through windows. So we can put the windows here, and this way we can step over it and we can still beam the laser through and we won't fall down in. Not that falling in is a major thing, since it's not actually a major hole, but it's a nice little trick that can be used in many other situations. So let's go. I'm gonna make another iron run and hopefully pull all the iron back, and once I do that, I'll be right back. Alright, so we are back here. Just ran and grabbed about 120 blocks of iron, but as you can see, like I said, not pushing enough power into here, so it needs more power to offload. So we got most of it. I grabbed 120 iron, which is nice. That will get us about 30 bars. So we'll be able to make just whatever we need after this. So what I think I'm going to do here is I think I'm going to set up and run a time lapse of me searching for lithium and other new things that have not been found yet. So I'm going to probably turn on some music here and run through a quick time lapse. Go! Alright, and we're back from that little time lapse. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So we were able to find some lithium. Weren't able to see how big it was because I thought that vein that I was going to, the really big one, was lithium. Turns out it was 10, and then we ran out of power and nothing happened. So that was a bummer. Might make one more run down there and try to actually find out how big it is. And I'm sure I showed this in the time lapse, but getting lithium was able to allow us to unlock the MK2, the power grid level 2, which gives us the Mark II battery, the induction charger, and the Mark II power core charger, which are all great things. The power cores are little pods. They end up making little pods that you can carry with you that are single boosters to give Arthur power. So I believe the MK1 stores like 100 power, the MK2 stores like 200, the MK3 stores like 500, and like 750, or sorry, stores like 500, and then the MK4 stores like 1,000, and the MK5 stores like 2,000 or 2,500 power or something. And so to make these mining trips last a little longer, we can start producing some of these, although they require copper coils to make in the first place. and then you also have to put in copper coils to start to make the chargers before you fuse it with a bunch of power. So we can't make those. Oh, we can. We actually have the ability to start making some of these machines. So let's start making some machines, I guess. Alright, so we're back here. Had a quick jump there, just had to check how much time we've got in the video. And it looks like with the time-lapse coming in, we're actually going to wait and tackle a bunch of the machines in the next episode. So I think the next episode will start out with clearing all this out underneath us here, and making room for us to start producing a lot of machines. Start using all those different, the extruder, the stamper, all that stuff, and we'll make, you know, a big section open down here and start really looking to automate some things, or not automate, but making factories. So that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching Defenestrator 6.